All right, I am here to do my weekly diary, and I know I'm a few days late, but things have been kind of busy.
ขอเดินไปตรงนั้นแป๊บหนึ่งได้ไหม
ได้ไม่ได้ไลฟ์อะไรเดี๋ยวก็จะต้องตัดต่ออยู่ดี Yeah, past week I've been preparing to teach this course. Obviously, that's like the elephant in the room. That's kind of what I've been focusing on, putting together the course materials, and it's like a show. You know what I mean? You got to be ready for when this happens. So it is that preparation that I'm going through. So obviously that's going on. But then someone made a comment on a video recently asking what I thought about the word farang. And it's just a way to describe someone who is not Thai, basically. If you're not Asian or look like someone who is a native of this country, then you are a foreigner. Of course, there are other words that you can add to that to make it like an insult, obviously, but like that's not like a bad word. There are issues of nationalism and racism here, but it is such a small number of people that you really don't have to deal with it unless you just happen to expose yourself to those kind of people like online and stuff these days, because people say anything online. They'll say anything. Well, in my opinion, I don't think you should worry about it. It's not a term that you should consider something that someone is trying to say something mean to you. Words, have their own meaning, but it can also be just the intention of the word. If someone speaks to you as if they are mad at you or like are trying to demean you and they call you that, then of course it may seem like it's a bad word. It's funny because Thai people call me farang all the time. I've seen this in my comments. So obviously it doesn't necessarily mean a white person. You just kind of have to, whatever, you know what I mean? And then protect your mental health, I shared a thought about how Western men like to, call you crazy if you're in a good relationship. And I see the replies to that about, you have these people who are incels or whatever. But I think those people are influenced by podcast bros and other elements of the media that they are consuming. So I think we need to have a balance to that. We need to have a podcast where there are sensible men exchanging ideas and talking about the positive aspects of maintaining a equitable partnership. I saw an interesting thread where they asked, what's something that travel influencers do that makes you want to immediately unfollow them? And I think people prefer authenticity these days. Yeah, it's okay for them to be entertained for some things, but if you're talking about sharing things that are common amongst us, like things like life and stuff, people want a genuine perspective on that, as opposed to making it some sort of cartoonish entertainment thing that doesn't feel real. So I think that's where we are now, and me and Jay do our thing. We do stuff together. We'll make some video about it so that we can not only share it with people, but also because we like making memories for ourselves. I like to go back and look at the videos that that I made with her, and look at those memories that we made. So that is the reason why I do the videos I do. Like right now I have a video that I want to put together of our trip to Samui, but hey, I want to make a nice piece so that we can look back on it and be like, hey, that's nice. But I want to make something that people can relate to. So I'll do my best to accomplish that. Okay, so I'll see you guys next week. Thanks for watching. Take care. Sawadee krap.